welcome back to the Wearing My Money podcast. I'm Hollie.
And I'm Amelia, and today is our 7th episode and we are talking about how to find your style.
Lucky number 7. I really like the number 7.
Is that David Beckham's number?
Is it?
I think so. That's why a lot of people like it.
I like 7 and 13.
Yeah, I feel like that's everybody's number though, isn't it?
Really?
It's either 7, 13 or 11.
13's generally considered an unlucky number, but I really like it.
The dark horse.
Today's episode, we wanted to talk about how to build a capsule wardrobe and just kind of like how to find your style, because it's definitely been a journey for me. I don't know about you.
My goodness. Well, we've reached a good age in our lifetime.
Yeah.
And in our careers.
Yeah.
To, I think, kind of nail down and like feel confident in what we wear now.
Yeah, and kind of offer advice based off of our own experience of trying to find and develop our style over the last, let's say, like decade.
Yeah, so we're not professionals, but I think we do have a little bit of an inkling when it comes to helping the cause.
And we do have a little fun thing that we're going to do later on in the podcast, which is we've dug out some really old classic blogger photos.
It's
from
really cute.
Early blogger days.
And
cute. We're just...
It's actually quite scary how quick life has gone when looking at those.
I didn't realise, but my first Instagram post is from 2012. That's 12 years ago.
Wow. Honestly, very excited to see yours. You had different personality traits.
Oh no, we'll discuss it then. But actually, I think you'll be quite surprised. I was surprised. I looked back and I was like, do you know what, Hobbs? You're all right.
Okay, let's do a little bit of a catch up, because the last time
was a massive catch up where we just rambled about everything.
I was going to say that. I was like, wasn't last time a massive catch up?
Yeah.
But maybe we'll just kind of catch you guys up with what we've been up to this week.
We have a couple of restaurants that we've been to this week that we wanted to tell you guys about, because we feel like they're really good recommendations.
I feel like every podcast we're going to talk about a restaurant, because
we're foodies.
Do you know what? We do need to do an in-restaurant bonus episode.
We do.
And just go and try out different places.
Like a live mukbang.
Yeah, loads of recommendations.
But you tried the, newish Mexican restaurant on Kings Road.
Yes, it's called Ixchel. It's a beautiful Mexican place. And when you see it, it's on Kings Road near the likes of Rixo, Varley. It's just Aloe, just a little bit further up.
It's kind of on the new bit that they built on Kings Road, because they kind of redid like loads of the shops and they made it look so lovely.
It's looking really good.
So it's one of those new
really
spots.
Lovely. And it's actually quite hidden. When you look at the building, the windows look really dark and tinted and you can't really see inside. However, when you go inside, I feel like you are in Dubai. It's that kind of vibe. Oh my God, the restaurant is so beautiful. The style, it's just, and it's very light and airy, even though when you look at it, you think it's going to be really dark and gloomy. Yeah. But it's so light.
So would you say it was like date spot or more of like a friend catch up kind of?
Both. Definitely. Okay. It's a really good vibe. And like I said, it's Mexican. The food was phenomenal. We had, even though it was a work meeting.
I love those work meetings.
But margarita day, so we couldn't say no. And we both had a jalapeno margarita, but with cucumber.
Delicious.
Oh my God, it was so dangerous.
So it's like fresh and spicy.
Yeah, it was so refreshing. It was very dangerous because you could just down them very, very quickly. A lot of sharing plates. So we had the kind of like the crispy, what are they called?
Corn tortillas.
Corn tortilla. We had like crab ones, tuna ones. There was this tuna ceviche with apple. Oh my God, it was beautiful. Just really, really good. I'd say it's like middle to high end price. It was quite dear, but definitely worth a visit with your friends,
put that on my list.
with your partner. I mean, after shopping, go for a spicy margs. I would really recommend it to a friend. I'd be definitely going back. And you went to a restaurant yourself?
I was really craving Persian food, and I was watching Amelia Liana's vlog the other day, and she went to this restaurant called Beluga, which is in Notting Hill, and I've been thinking about it ever since. So I went there the other day, I would say the food was good.
Mm-hmm.
I'd give the food like a 7 out of 10. The
Was it very
ambience,
authentic?
yes, it was very authentic. It was just the ambience that put me off. It was quite stark in there. Like, you know, the lighting was just like, oh, this is not sexy.
I was gonna say that's what I mean. Like when it's authentic, like you know when you go into like the local curry house and it's not really thought about with the design and the layout.
Well, the Instagram made it look really cool. Like it was going to be quite like beautiful and like fun vibes inside. But yeah, it was quite stark in there. The lighting was a little bit harsh. Yeah, it wasn't what I expected.
Okay.
So I would recommend it if you just want somewhere like quick to go to because you're craving Persian food. I wouldn't go for like date night or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? There's also another restaurant that I really, really want to try, and it's called King Cali.
Ooh.
And it's a Georgian restaurant. They have a cocktail bar.
What's a Georgian restaurant?
Georgian food is like...
Oh, African?
No.
It's
like... to be honest, I don't actually know. But I heard it's really good. I think it's like small plates, almost like dumplings and stuff.
Oh, okay. Where did you find this from? I feel like it rings a bell.
Someone told me about it at the gym at KXU. And then I've just like, it's been on my radar kind of ever since. So I tried to get a spot in there because I really want to try some Georgian food. I haven't tried any before, but it was fully booked.
Oh, that's a shame.
So maybe I'll try and get in there next week and I'll report back to you guys on how that is.
Okay, interesting. I'm intrigued to know what Georgian food is.
Yeah, same. There's me giving it a big no, it's not African, I don't actually know what it is.
Southwestern Asia.
Okay.
So I wasn't like...
What's Southwestern Asia?
Generally regarded as part of Europe.
Mm.
Is it in Marylebone?
Potentially, yeah.
I think I've been there.
Really? I thought it was new.
Oh, maybe not that place then. I went to a really gorgeous, I can't remember, it was an African tapas restaurant and it was beautiful.
Oh, is it Jamavar?
Yes.
I've been dying to go to Jamavar.
So good.
I really want that. Always fully booked.
Good. Yeah.
So hard to get a
really
reservation. I've
good.
been trying to get a reservation there for ages as well.
It was chef's kiss. Really good. But anyway, let's talk of stopped. This is not a food channel, although it is our passion. But another thing that I have done this week is a spring clean. I feel like we're kind of slowly, I'm not going to say we're out of it, but we're slowly getting hints that we're coming out of winter.
I mean, it is 4 degrees today.
I know, it is freezing.
The sun's shining, but it's freezing. Amelia has like 2 ginormous bags of clothes, and I've like seen a few things that are like sprinkled on the top, and I'm like, you're really getting rid of that?
I'm doing a spring clean, and it's more of a sense of like I need to go through those tonight to do my vintage, my try on to see if I want to keep it or not.
Yeah.
And then I do something else with a company called Reliked where they come and collect it. It's just a little bit easier and they do the hard work for you. I've basically properly delved into my wardrobe and I have so many pieces that I love and I adore and I think, oh, I'm going to wear them. And I just never do. And I just feel like they're sitting there. So I want to give them a go again, try them out and go, can I see myself wearing this?
Yeah.
And if not, just...
I feel like that's such a chore, isn't it? It's like, it's one of those jobs that when you start...
I know. I've been doing it all weekend. It's been amazing.
Job.
But my cupboards, you know, when they feel clean, like your house looks clean, but you know they're really messy inside.
It's like nice to be uncluttered.
Mm-hmm. And as well as I obviously adore this job, but we get sent so many products at Christmas. It was a bit overwhelming and
a bit of a hoarder, don't we?
Yeah, because you feel bad getting rid of things, but at the same time, they're things you don't use, you didn't ask for.
Yeah,
and they're just all under my bed, and my bed is actually like an ottoman box, and it's literally like, it's not like this anymore. It's literally like this, and I'm done with it. So
I've done the opposite, and I've just added more clutter into my wardrobe because I just did a massive like Massimo Dutti, Sandro haul, Maj. I've just added more chaos.
I'm very excited to see.
But
I'm really liking these trousers.
Thank you. These are Sandro.
Yeah.
Oh, and the top Sandro
really
as well.
Nice.
My top's very Miu Miu inspired. It's like a little collared polo shirt, which I love. But Massimo Dutti right now, oh my goodness, their new collection is just Stunning.
Do you know what? I had a little look online, and I sometimes find it really hard to navigate online.
It's a little bit like Zara, the way that they photograph their products.
I actually want to go in store and have a look.
It can be confusing, especially when you're in the new in page, but if you actually go on the categories and shop like that, it's a little more simple.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ordered so many things. I love everything. I can't keep it all because it's very expensive.
But I feel like pieces like these trousers, so worth the investment.
I know.
They're good tailoring pieces.
I know, they are fantastic.
And I like they're kind of like a linen. They've got something like a woven detail to them.
Yeah, they're nice. I think they're quite flattering.
Really nice.
Thanks.
So we're doing a mixture of, well, the reason I'm doing a spring detox is so I can add more pieces in. And I've also gotten rid of, like, you know, in the last podcast we were talking about icks and kind of investing into better quality things. Like, I got rid of like old white Zara t-shirts that were just in my wardrobe because I was like, oh, I think I'll need those, and I never wear them. And I just wear my one Uniqlo one, so I need to go and buy some more and just make sure my wardrobe is capsuled, good quality, and just looks so put together.
Well, the method to my madness was buy, and then it will force me to sell old stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm just like, if you have nothing to wear, you need to buy something.
So there we go. Girl math. There's always a reasoning behind the madness.
Exactly.
Always.
Okay, so we're going to delve into the main topic, and we're going to start off with, what is our style? How would you describe your style? I mean, since knowing you, which has only been just over a year now.
Yeah.
Look at us. God, time has flown. I have experienced you change your style quite a lot.
Yeah, I'm quite a chameleon with my style. I think I get quite easily influenced depending on like the music that I'm into, the people that I hang around with, kind of everything, like trends. I really love to experiment with my style, and I love so many different styles that I think it's taken me a long time to cement what my actual style is and what suits me and what I feel like confident in. But I know when you met me, my style was quite like street style.
I was about to say street.
It was very street. I loved like my Nike Dunks and my Jordan trainers, and I loved like Palm Angels and Off-White.
Cool. Like, it was very like a female touch to it.
Yeah.
But just very street heavy.
But do you know what's funny? That was just such a short phase of my life, because when I was doing the research for this podcast, I was looking back at my old blog photos and what my style used to be, and it's very much like how it is now.
Oh.
So I don't know what happened.
Gone back.
Yeah, I kind of maybe lost myself then. Maybe I was going through Saturn returns, you know, when you're just a bit like...
It's the same midlife crisis.
Not there yet. I think it's the Saturn returns when you just kind of are a bit like, who am I?
Yeah.
What's my style? What am I doing? I was kind of a bit all over the place. And I think I've come back to myself.
Yeah.
And my like style now.
I think as well with our career, we get so much information and inspiration around us, and someone may look good in it and someone who we look up to looks good in it. So we try to navigate ourselves to go towards their style, but we end up just losing ourselves, and then you look back and you go, what was I doing? And then you just go back to square one. You're like, that makes sense. This is what works. That makes sense.
So yeah, I'd say my style now is quite classic, elegant, chic, sometimes a bit quirky. But yeah, I think I've just really like pared it back now, and I've just gone back to basics, back to simple, good tailoring. I love a trouser. I still love like an oversized jean. I love an oversized fit. I think that's kind of like my style now.
I feel like we do have very similar style now. I feel like yours is more mature than mine. I'm not too sure.
I'd say mine's more masculine. That's how I would describe it.
I'm very more the feminine side of... We've got the same style.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm more feminine.
Yeah, you're definitely more feminine, more girly.
Yes.
A little bit more like playful and frilly.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
I agree. I'm more... We've got the same style, but I've got the more frilly, feminine, girly touch to it.
Yeah.
And you've still got your street style.
Yeah, it's more masculine, tailored, oversized. Yeah. That's kind of what I feel most confident in.
I think the same with me. I think even when I look back at my style, it's very minimal still, but I have touches of like Amelia elevation to it. So like this blouse, it'd still be black, but it'll be something a bit more of a statement, but still keeping to the classic look. And when I look back, it's just something that just keeps repeating. So I'm sticking to it.
So how would you say your style has changed from, say, between like 5, 8, kind of like 10 years ago? Like, have you seen it change loads, or do you think it's been quite consistent?
There's been a mixture of things. When I was thinking about what has changed my style over the years, and I think it is come down to having the confidence within myself.
Yeah.
So when I look back at photos, I'm still kind of on the same style front.
Mm-hmm.
However, and I don't know if it's with us with age, but I've become, and like the experience we've had within this career and the styling, I feel like I've really, if you can hear kids in the background, I do apologise.
It's playtime.
But I feel like I've really become confident with my style, in a sense of like, I'm confident with what I'm wearing. Like, I know what I want to wear, as well as I'm confident within myself and my body.
Yeah.
I feel like that is such a big thing of, I think I try to, like I said, be influenced by so many different styles that I was trying to wear things that just didn't suit me.
Yeah.
Well, maybe also as well, this whole era of like society and styles and things like that, we've all come back to stripping it back and coming back to the basics, and I feel like it's
funny, isn't it? Because as you get older, it's true what people say, you do become more confident. I even notice it with my modelling. Now when I'm on a modelling job, look at the pictures and I'm like, oh yeah, I look good. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I look good. Whereas like before, in my early 20s, I would always be so self-conscious and I'd be like, oh, I don't, like, what am I doing? That pose doesn't look good. And it's funny like how much you come into yourself as you get older, because you think that your younger years are meant to be the best years of your life.
Oh my god,
most youthful.
And apparently this is 30s and 40s are the time.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for it. I mean, I'm loving my 20s, but I actually think 30 is going to be so good.
Yeah. I definitely feel more like sexy and confident in my 30s.
Yeah, I feel like
I know I've only been 30 for 2 months, but we can say in the lead up to that as well.
But I think we've found our style more now is because not only do we like what we're wearing, but it's because the confidence has changed so much.
It's how you wear an outfit as well.
And I think your 20s and your teens are for exploring.
Yeah. I feel like two people could wear the same outfit, but depending on your confidence and your attitude that you have within that outfit, it comes across 100% so differently.
100%.
We're going to do something fun now where we've dug out our old photos, and we're going to do 3 each. And they're from like, I think my first one is maybe from 2013, which was my first ever blog photo.
See, I didn't go that far back. I should have done, but I'll just carry on.
And then I have like a middle ground, like a 2017, and then I think I have like a 2020 kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So we're going to rate each other's outfits, and we're going to be brutally honest. And we just thought it would be fun for you guys to see how our style has evolved and developed into what it is today. So you go first.
I've picked out...
Show me like the oldest one first.
Okay.
I'm excited to see like...
I've picked out... This is when I was like, I want to be a blogger. And I feel like she's quite cute.
Oh my god, these remind me of my photos, because So this picture, we'll put it on the screen, is Amelia outside, you know, the big white houses in London with the columns. That was like where all the bloggers used to go. It reminds me of mine. So I'm getting, it's very All Saints-y. I love how you're ahead of the time and you're like prop with the coffee.
I know.
Love that. We still do that now. You've got your classic little Gucci bag that you told us about in the bag episode.
It has a auburn red.
I used to have one of those fluffs.
Like bunny keychain.
Yes. I used to have one of those. I have to show you after this podcast a picture of me with one of those.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's very All Saints-y.
Yeah, a little skirt.
You're quite...
Ray-Bans. Everyone had the Ray-Bans.
It's quite like indie. I'm getting very indie vibes from it.
I was very proud of that one. This is when I was like, I want to be a blogger.
It's definitely not terrible.
No.
I really dislike the boots, I have to say.
They're a bit short.
They are.
Very comfortable though. I remember when I got these, literally lived in them. They were such a good heel, a little bit of a platform. Kind of like is it Jeffrey Campbell style?
Yeah.
I loved them.
It's not too bad.
No.
So what year was this?
So this was 2017.
Okay.
Bless my soul. It's weird looking back. You're just like, oh, what would I say to you right now?
Oh.
I feel like she did okay. She did okay. But yeah, that was
that was probably like really cool and really in there.
Yeah, that was my second year of university. This was when I was diagnosed with cancer, so I'd come up to South Ken to go to the Royal Marsden for my treatment.
Look at you, still so chic.
I know. I would come up and take my photos.
So this was one of my first ever Instagram posts when I just used to take pictures of my outfits in my mum and dad's bedroom mirror.
Yeah.
So this is from 2013 and I'll describe what I'm wearing. Skinny jeans, blue skinny jeans.
I love the cropped layout next to it.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but on Instagram you used to do like two pictures next to each other and then you'd have a white border around it.
Yeah.
And that was the vibe. So you would do like full length picture and then cropped picture next to it. Louis and Tim's was my caption. Louis and Tim's.
Like Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. And I was wearing
Louis and Tim's.
And I was wearing,
oh my god, they're Timberland high-heeled boots.
High-heeled
And you had the audacity to laugh at my boots.
I don't know if they were legit. I can't remember where I got them from, but they were £100. I remember they were really expensive.
Wow.
And I think I got them from America. Yeah, my little Louis Vuitton belt, and then just like a black
your
blouse.
Same ring?
No, that is a Swarovski ring.
Do you know what?
And an embellished phone case.
The hand pose, that was such a...
I had sass.
It was such a thing, but it brings back so many memories.
Okay, so rate my outfit.
I mean, it's not awful. I feel like it looks very put together.
Thanks.
I'm going to say a 6.
Okay, not too bad.
No, I feel like there's like, it's not like diabolical.
It's not offensive.
No, it's still very clean.
For 2013, I was, right, let me do some quick maths and work out how old I was then. So that was 9 years ago. No, 11 years ago.
You're talking to Dumb and Dumber over here.
That was 11 years ago. I'm now 30. So I was 19.
Wow.
19 years old.
Have you still got that belt?
I do. I still have the belt.
So
the jeans definitely wouldn't even fit one leg into those now.
They are very sprayed on jeans.
Yeah. Right, show us your next one.
Okay, my next one.
And the date of this one is...
So this is 2017 again.
Okay.
But it was like, I thought I'd bring like my uni style.
Are you wearing an oversized t-shirt?
I used to wear...
And is that a choker?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really did go through like an indie rock kind of...
Yeah.
Did you used to listen to rock music?
No, this was from Boohoo, this top. I really liked oversized tops because I was so uncomfortable with my body.
Oh.
So I loved my legs, but I would wear oversized tops. And it was such a trend at university. Did you never wear that? Like oversized tops with boots?
No, I don't think I did.
It's like my thing to do. I loved it. So I had this Raiders oversized t-shirt on, which I wore to death. Like literally, but it was so nice because it was so comfortable. So I'd go out with this like oversized t-shirt and I felt great about myself.
You don't look bad at all.
No,
I just can never ever picture you just wearing an oversized t-shirt like that now.
But I just loved my little legs. That was like my confidence.
You do have phenomenal legs.
So I had that. I'd wear, that was quite a smart little evening out.
Not
that was
bad.
2017 as well. But I always loved to wear oversized tops.
Yeah, you did.
I loved an oversized. I didn't like my boobs. Hated my boobs. So I'd always wear oversized tops. But the reason why I picked this one was because of the chokers. Did you ever go through the choker phase?
Yeah, I did. I
loved
loved
a choker.
Loved a choker.
Yeah, we always got, as you can see, me and my friends look like cats. We've all got matching chokers on. We loved glitter.
What was the thing with chokers? Because I used to put them with every outfit. Every outfit. It wasn't even like put the choker on. Does this go? Don't know. I'm wearing a choker.
Yeah, it was just
chokers.
Really cool.
Velvet chokers.
I mean, last year the choker came back.
It did.
With the floral motif.
It did, yeah.
Which I feel like it may come back again in spring summer.
Yeah.
I have seen this like satin like taupe floral one from Mango. It looks really nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd like a little choker now with really thin, almost like a string, like a rope, and then that sounds a bit...
but also as well pearls it in as well. I feel like this Chanel kind of like loads of layers of jewellery.
Chokers are back in, just not that vibe. Not like how they were.
Not the diamante.
Don't wear just the black velvet one.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one. This is from 2017.
Okay.
And this is when I used to drive to London and I used to pay a photographer to like take a few different outfits for me. This was on Sloane Street, which is just such a throwback because it's like where we shoot now.
Yeah.
And I think I look alright.
I like this outfit.
So this was kind of like my style.
Yeah.
So my style wasn't that bad. I just went through a really weird era of like street style. And I've got my Chanel boy bag. I've got a fluffy black jacket, which isn't the Florence Bridge one, which I have now. It's a different one. I've got a little like mesh body, not sure about that.
I like the mesh body.
And some little like culotte trousers. Always wore a heel.
Yeah.
Always. And a red lip. I never wore a red lip, but I think this is maybe Christmas time, so I thought it looked cute.
I like this. I think the only thing I'd say different now is obviously the style of the Chanel bag.
Yeah.
Like the making of the outfit is very still in.
Not too bad, right?
No, but I feel like it's just the embellishments, the big Chanel bag.
And the pose. I don't think I'd pose like that now.
I think we all did though. There was like so many certain poses, wasn't there?
So yeah, I don't think that's too bad.
I'd rate that
This was all kind of in the same era.
Oh, now we're talking. Oh my god.
I should have shown that one. So yeah, that was 2017.
I'm going to give her, because of the time, I feel like she would have been in like an 8 or a 9. But I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Like, obviously now we would have maybe marked it down. But for her time, she was very cool. She's very trendy.
Thanks, chic.
Okay, my last one was I also had a photographer. And I thought I was like...
Oh my god, I mean the confidence in the pose.
Oh yeah, this is 2018.
Wow, you're really confident.
I need to show you. I was editorial. I went for a phase where I just was like, I'd have a bit more like eccentric, like something interesting about the outfits.
Yeah.
Like in this photo I'm wearing a full Topshop polka dot set with the feathers, which I was clearly on board.
There's a lot going on, the polka dots with the feathers.
But it was so cool, and it sold out this like set.
You carry it off. I love the boots,
honey. Thank you.
I do love the feathered trim on the trousers. I feel like that is very nice. Like our sleeper sets.
The trousers I actually kept hold of, and then I got rid of the blazer when I knew it was just a bit too much going on.
I would rate this. I'm gonna say a 6.
Yeah.
Because it is pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I love the confidence that you have.
So.
And I could see where you're going with it. I can see you're like pushing the boundaries. You're like, I'm a blogger, let me influence.
Yeah, I think I was in my Pinterest. Like, I didn't care about my audience.
Yeah.
I did, but it was more like I wanted to make the picture.
It was to wow. It was the statement.
Yeah, I was in the wow. Instead of like the relatable content.
Yeah.
Because I always loved like Pinterest and magazines.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was so cool.
I really love the attitude that comes with that.
I tried.
Okay, so my last one is when I went through my, let's call it a Saturn return. Oh no, that wasn't the one I want to show you. Okay, this is the one that's worse. I'm going to show you.
Do you know when your Saturn return was?
I think it's when you're about 29.
Because mine was actually when I was 27.
Oh.
You do it with your star sign and stuff.
Maybe I need to check that out.
And I found out I literally was going through my Saturn return when everything happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would like to know, but I'm just going to blame this outfit on my Saturn return. So I'm actually really embarrassed to the point where I have archived it off of my Instagram because I'm like, nobody can see that I ever would wear something like this ever again.
Oh wow, she went street style.
That is awful.
When was this?
This was when I was living here. I'd probably say about 3 years ago, so maybe 2021.
I mean, it's not bad. I would just, I like the outfit, just not the hat and the shoes.
Could you see where I was going with it?
Yeah. You were matching with the jumper and the shoes and the hat.
It was matching.
But if you took the hat off and put some like plain trainers on, I feel like you could. That's still like a vibe.
Really? I just think that's awful. I'm actually embarrassed.
But do you know what I mean? Like if you took the hat off and then put some like...
I think it's the basketball on the jumper that's throwing me, if I'm totally honest.
Where's
I don't
that
know.
from?
That was Zara Men's.
Oh my god, your hair.
Because I'm like...
Logo heavy.
I am going to pop this up on the screen just because this is pretty bad as well. I don't know why I thought it was okay to wear Fendi boots and a Gucci bum bag in one outfit.
I mean, she's cool. But the oversized t-shirt, it was a thing.
Yeah.
I loved that style. It was very... Portia and Peggy.
Do you remember that? What throwback?
Memories. Portia and Peggy. I feel like I must have a photo outside of Portia and Peggy.
So, yeah.
Our style has changed. But I feel like you've got to give the benefit of the doubt those outfits because they were trendy at the time.
It's also about having fun. Like when you're growing up, you have fun with fashion, makeup, hair. It's your time to experiment.
100%. And I feel like still, like, I'm not saying that I'm not going to do that anymore. I feel like I'm not going back into it, but I feel like now I've found my style. I really want to obviously invest into classic pieces with the neutral colours. Yeah. But I do really want to invest into some really colourful accessories like heels and bags. And I remember last year I had my eye on that like aqua blue Fendi baguette bag.
Oh yeah,
and it was just so beautiful. I always wanted a Fendi baguette bag, and it was just so fun. You get them in so many colours. The sequins. I feel like that is something that I'd love to like. Yeah, that's
just
how
some
I would
fun
elevate.
Accessories.
Yeah, just to be a bit more fun.
Yeah,
because I feel like I'm very muted at the moment, which I think works and I love, but I want some fun. Yeah, especially in spring, summer. Yeah, like, I'm ready for the colours. Okay, so now we've spoken about our style and our history of our beautiful styling. We thought we would talk to you guys about a capsule wardrobe and how to find your style and kind of go through the points, so maybe this might be a little bit helpful.
Yeah, sort of where to start with it all, because I think sometimes it can be quite overwhelming with like, what should I buy, what should I invest in, what shouldn't I invest in, like what are the kind of basic items to start off your capsule wardrobe. Because to me a capsule wardrobe is having pieces in your wardrobe that you can create infinite amount of outfits with. You can mix and match everything goes together, and it's just easy to create outfits with every single day.
So that's the kind of the concept of a capsule wardrobe, is that you can utilize each piece to be super versatile and forever lasting, even if it's just in that season or throughout each season. I think I talk quite a lot in my hauls. Every time I say versatile, I'm like, someone do a shot, because I'm like, this is versatile, this could be versatile, this is so versatile, and I'm like killing myself here, but it's true. It needs to like be able to be worn in so many different ways, and pieces that you actually want to wear. If it's nice and it's just sitting there in your wardrobe, you need to do something about it. But I think the first stage of finding your style is reflecting your style. What do you gravitate towards? What are your key outfits that you go towards? So for you, you love tailored trousers. You're a trouser girl. It's just kind of working out, write a list. What do you gravitate towards? And then what styles do you like to gravitate towards? Like inspiration. So that could be from Instagram, Pinterest, your favourite YouTuber.
I'd say there's so many places now that you can find inspiration from. So when I think about my style, I always look on Instagram at girls that I'm like, oh, I love that, she looks amazing. And I kind of look at like, what's their aesthetic? What do they wear? How do they dress? How do they carry themselves? Or you could look for people that have a similar body shape to you, because I think it's all well and good loving a style and loving someone's style, but you need to kind of sit back and think, but is that going to suit me? Because there's so many things that I want to wear 100%. That I see other women wearing, and I'm like, oh, she looks phenomenal in that, I need it. But then I'm like, it just doesn't suit me. So it's knowing what works and what doesn't. So experiment with styles.
I mean, when I look at my following, I follow so many people now, and I'm like, actually filtering who I follow now, just because I feel like it's a bit too much information.
Overwhelming.
It's so overwhelming.
Overstimulated.
So figuring out which ones I really like, you know, when you have your saved albums on
Yeah.
Instagram or Pinterest, just stick to those. I love creating saved albums on Instagram where I've got like spring, I've got cool girl evening looks, I've got winter, I've got for like if I'm going to Dubai, I'll have like a collection of like maybe 5 or 6 styles that I like. Then I kind of go, okay, well that's the style I like to go for, and then I kind of pick it from my wardrobe or see what's missing and things like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I love like outfit planning as well.
Oh, so good.
You know, when you take pictures of all your outfits, so you know exactly what you're going to wear.
Really good tip.
It helps to pack as well. You can narrow things down that you're just excess packing and you're not actually going to wear.
And then that goes on to the next bullet point of, you know, what you feel confident in.
Yeah.
You feel comfortable in. So especially if you're planning to wear something for work or planning to pack for holiday, if you know what you're confident in, you're comfortable in, you know what you're going to gravitate towards.
Yeah,
it's easy to.
I think it comes back to dressing for your body as well, because if you're dressing just because you like a style but you don't necessarily feel confident in it, or it doesn't suit your body, you're not going to gravitate towards it and you're not going to wear it.
Yeah.
So it's really like narrowing down what works for you.
Yeah.
And that's how you build your own capsule wardrobe. And it might be slightly different from someone else's.
100%.
Amelia might have a skinny jean because that's what suits her, and I might have a boyfriend jean because that's what suits me, but it still all comes under a capsule wardrobe because it's a jean.
Yeah.
But it's just different styles suit different people.
100%.
Even like, for example, a blazer, I might go for something a bit more oversized with a really structured shoulder because my body shape can take that. Whereas I feel like for you, anything that's too big on your shoulders...
Did we see the podcast last year? last week.
I think it drowned you because you're so petite.
Yeah. I mean, I have got some shoulders going on here.
No, this is good. This suits you.
But
because it's flat here, I think.
But yeah, I love an oversized blazer, but now I've realised to not go so oversized.
Yeah.
Because it literally makes me look like Hunchback of Notre Dame. Bless myself.
Yeah, we might have blazers, both have blazers, but it's just different styles.
Different styles.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and also as well making sure it works for your lifestyle, for your work, for just in general, really.
Yeah.
And if one person loves to wear high heels, that might not work for your work wear and things like that. So making sure that you have different shoes, but like the simple statement shoes. You've got your ballet flat, your trainer, your flat boot, your heeled boot, your mini heels, your really
pumps, you're just like your classic court heel.
Yeah. But make sure that they're comfortable.
Yeah.
Stop buying cheap things. And I'm not saying, I think Zara do very good high heels.
Well, I was going to say don't buy cheap things, but I have to say most of my designer heels just grate my feet apart.
Really?
Well, I do have an issue with shoes. We know. I've spoken about my feet problems many times. But yeah, comfortable.
Shopaholic and bunion related.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So yeah.
Because you used to be a big shopaholic when I first met you.
Yeah, I've definitely toned it down a little bit, haven't I?
I mean, it is the nature of our job,
yeah.
But I do definitely think you've reined it in massively.
Yeah, I have. I was like a massive overconsumer, which left me very overwhelmed with my style as well because I was buying so much. And like I said before, it's like overstimulating.
Yeah.
So when it comes to narrowing down like what you want to wear, you've got all of these things and all these different styles, and it's just a bit like, like who do I want to be today? What do I want to wear?
Definitely.
Whereas if you just pick up little pieces here and there that go with the rest of your wardrobe. Good advice is if you're about to buy something, think, what else is this going to go with in my wardrobe?
Exactly.
If you can't pinpoint something that you can wear that item with that you already own, just don't buy it.
And also as well, if you're not wanting to wear it, I think it really shows if you've bought something and it's still just like, oh, I'll wear that this time. I'm like, if I want it, I'll wear it. And I'll wear it probably to death for a bit. And then I'll leave it for a bit and then I'll go back to it. So you've just got to make sure that you're so confident in your decision, in the item, and you're confident that it's going to fit into your capsule wardrobe.
So a good way to start on figuring out what you should have in your capsule wardrobe is determining the 3 things that you wear the most in your wardrobe. So for example, mine would be my jeans. I know that I always gravitate towards these COS jeans. that I have 2 pairs of in 2 different colours. So I know that that's like a good base for my wardrobe, a good solid pair of jeans. I then always wear, at the moment, seasonal, my Massimo Dutti leather trench coat.
Yes.
I always gravitate towards that coat.
It's a good coat.
It's
just
beautiful. Finishes every outfit.
Yeah.
It's great.
Really beautiful.
And then my last piece would be a tailored trouser.
Yeah.
3 things that if I'm looking for an outfit,
they're like your most worn pieces.
I'm like go-to.
Yeah.
They're the go-to things that are like my foundations of an outfit.
Yeah, definitely.
What about yours?
So mine, I was thinking about this. So mine is definitely a jacket. I love a cropped jacket. So I have a few in different colours and different styles, but I know it's like an item that I just love to wear. I always feel very put together in it. I've kind of moved away from blazers because I'm not too sure. I feel like they're a little bit overdone. I like them for an evening, but not during the day as much. Maybe I haven't really found my kind of style that I like at the moment, but crop jackets are just very my style, very classic. Got one from Me&M, both got one from Bash.
Yeah.
Marcella London, which is like a bit more of an oversized cardigan feel. And I just feel like you having your pair of jeans in different colours, I think that's the best way to know it's going to work for you. Doesn't matter how many items of it you have. Like, if you know it fits you and suits you, just get it in another colour.
You can have the same piece, but it varies ever so slightly.
100%.
Yeah.
And also as well, I just feel like crop jackets just suit my body and
you
my
really
shape.
suit a crop jacket.
Another thing that I've gravitated towards so much at the moment are my Uniqlo thermal tops. I know that's so random.
They're a really great foundation
but
for an outfit.
Such a good foundation and so warm but so flattering. They're really flattering. The ones I've got at the moment are these like kind of like scoop neck, and they're just really elegant. I have a couple for the gym because I think they're a really good gym base.
Yeah.
And then as well for layering, I wear them with jeans, trousers. I literally wear them all the time, but they're so
go-to piece.
good. And the Uniqlo basic t-shirts are actually really good for me as well. I like those. I'd agree with tailored trousers. Love a tailored trouser. I have a pair from Abercrombie & Fitch, which are really good. They just, for me personally, fit my body quite well.
I think a tailored trouser is just so great because you can dress it up or dress it down. You can wear with trainers, a loafer, a heel, and you can have so many different styles: wide leg, slim fit, flared bottom.
Definitely. I feel like they're so good.
Yeah.
And then going into like an item which is like good for every occasion. I know we said 3, but my final one, because I thought both of us really like this, is a waistcoat. They've become such an essential into my wardrobe. I had a couple from Dish last year, and you got them as well.
So good for waistcoats.
And recently I got one from Align, and I just keep gravitating towards it because it's a bit more of a tailored cotton material, and the other ones are linen, so I will definitely be picking those out when it comes to spring summer. But I just absolutely love the versatility of them. Like pairing them with some jeans, with a tailored pair of trousers. I just think they're a really good top for day to night, and it's a style that I gravitate towards, and I've actually picked out a couple more from Dish, which are on the way. But they're a bit more long-lined.
Oh, nice.
So very excited for those. So those are like my items that when I look into my wardrobe, they're the things that I've got on repeat.
Yeah.
So it's good to figure out what you gravitate towards. What are the things that maybe you have too much of, like us. But I think it's good to have them because it works, and it makes getting ready so much easier. And feeling good.
And then you can pinpoint what you're going to be wasting your money on.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think that's something I've done in the past so much, is wasting money on items that I just never wear. Whereas now I think I'm like, I know I'm going to wear that all the time because I already have something similar in my wardrobe, and I always gravitate towards it.
100%.
Rather than just picking up these like random pieces from here, there and everywhere, and nothing really goes together and nothing's cohesive.
100%. Like, for instance, colour jeans. Like, you like that pair of jeans on you, so why not just get them in another colour?
I've also kind of sussed that I don't like grey jeans.
Interesting.
Not on, like, I like them on other people.
On yourself.
But for myself, I've had so many pairs of grey jeans before, and I just never ever gravitate towards them. I never wear them.
Yeah. See, I'm not a blue denim girl, but she's very
Here
blue.
she is.
But this style of jean is just, I love this jean on me. And I was like, my butt looks cute in these.
You suit a mum jean.
Yes,
that style.
I love a mum jean where it's kind of like a little bit skinnier on the waist and the butt, and then it's, why do I keep saying butt? And then it's like wide leg. Is that a mum jean?
Yeah, a mum jean's like quite a slim.
It's kind of like flares.
No, not flare. It's like a slim flip. Slim fit and slightly cropped.
Yes.
Like I'm not talking about like a 3/4 length, but it's not like full down to the floor.
Yeah.
You also suit those as well. You have a really nice pair that has like a frayed hem. But yeah, mum jean is your look.
Yeah.
Mum jeans don't suit me.
But I definitely, it's when you find your jean, just get it in every colour, because it is. These are from And Other Stories. I'll leave these down below. I don't know if this colourway actually exists online yet, but they do have them in a dark wash, which I'm definitely going to invest into. I did look at the Cos Arch jean, which my friend Chloe has, and they are beautiful. I did try them on, but they were too big for me, so they're another pair of jeans I do want to invest into.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so now we hope that kind of like got you warmed up for talking about building a capsule wardrobe. We're going to kind of go through what we think is suitable to be classed as a capsule wardrobe.
I think these are a good solid foundation for when building your capsule wardrobe, and you can adapt them ever so slightly depending on what your style is, what you think complements your body, and what suits your lifestyle. But these are our basics to start off with, and then I think once you've got your capsule wardrobe, you can start introducing more like fun styles around that you can incorporate with your basics.
Exactly. So the first one we're going to talk about, kind of outerwear, which is of course is a classic blazer. You just cannot go wrong. Like we said, the versatility of it from day to night, and also as well, like you said, an oversized, I think, to be honest though, an oversized blazer does suit everyone. It just depends on how oversized you're gonna go, and I think with it being a little bit more oversized gives it that more versatility, because I think if it's too fitted, it's too corporate.
I totally agree.
It's not casual. So an oversized blazer for sure is definitely one.
And then the next piece is a bag that you can take from day to night. So you can invest in one really beautiful handbag that you can take from day to night. You can wear with trainers, you can wear with heels, because I think if you're going to make an investment on a handbag, at least get one that is versatile.
We'll leave the podcast down below where we spoke about bags, and we did like the top bags we would recommend being like your first designer bag. Also some recommendations of like that kind of midpoint of like the high street to high end friendlier price point and things like that. So we'll leave that down below so you can check that out as well. Tailored trousers, they're a really good piece to have in your wardrobe, and you can like we've had given our recommendations. There's COS, Abercrombie and Fitch.
Massimo Dutti.
Are really
Zara
good.
do have great trousers. I would say the quality isn't great. The hems always fall down.
I'd say H&M.
H&M are a good one.
H&M are really good, and I love that you can with H&M online. They've got a couple of the brands under their belt. So you've got And Other Stories, which actually are one of my favourite pairs of tailored trousers. I've got them in brown, navy, and I do want to get them in black as well, because for my body, they're a good one. They suit my body.
They also have Arquette. For more higher end, I'd say Totem have gorgeous, beautiful trousers. Also Joseph.
Morella. Morella's a really good one.
They're all really good options for a great tailored trouser.
And Frankie Shop.
Frankie Shop are nice
really
as well.
Recommend Frankie Shop.
And then we have a trench coat, which can come in so many different forms. Crop trench coat, a long one, leather, Burberry trench coats, your great Frankie Shop trench coat.
I love my Frankie one.
They just, classic piece. Everyone should have it in their wardrobe.
And it's a really good, versatile. I feel like we should do a shot every time, but it's so good. I think for that kind of transitional period, but also as well in England, it doesn't get that hot all the time, and it's a really good piece to dress your dresses with. I feel like that looks really cute as well, so that's a really nice way to utilise a trench in the summer as well.
And then we've got jeans.
And this is a very personal one.
Oh, I think jeans are the most difficult item to find. You can order so many pairs of jeans.
Oh, yeah.
And 1 out of like 20, 30 might be a good fit.
Yes.
So, and also body shapes change so much, and I do think something like a jean is so personal to your body shape that I've gone through
100%.
so many styles, and I might have a few months where like one of my favourite pairs of jeans just isn't looking that good on me right now because I've either lost weight or gained weight. So it's about keeping that constantly refreshed depending on what fits your body shape and what you feel comfortable in.
I think you can't go wrong with a loose fit, like a straight fit. And I'm not talking about the oversized or baggy or the really wide, but just a straight fit that you feel comfortable when you're feeling your best, you're feeling your worst. Also as well, it can go with anything. I think just keep to a classic pair of straight trousers.
I think something with a slightly longer leg as well, just so it hits the bottom of your shoe. That's always going to be really flattering.
Yeah, very flattering. So you'd recommend COS.
Yeah.
And Other Stories have got some really nice ones.
Girlfriend.
Oh, is that an actual brand?
Yeah.
Is it missing an I?
Yes.
Yes.
That is the one. Also, I don't know if I say this right, but A Goldie.
Everyone raves
They're great.
about them.
They are so good. The only thing I would say about the girlfriend jeans is they're not made for girls with a big bunda. But because my butt struggles to fit in mine. They're very slim at the back. Very slim at the back.
There's a pair from Levi that everybody raves about.
Oh yeah, Levi's are a great shout.
I mean, my friend Molly has got the best butt ever. But I need to... But I need to... The thing I only don't like about jeans is when they're buttons.
Yeah.
I hate a button jean. Love the zip button. Yeah. If I see online or if I look at a pair of jeans and it's got a button, I'm gone. I'm not having it.
She's out.
I'm out of it. Okay, so the next one is shirts and t-shirts.
A good fitting t-shirt. We've spoken about this before. Just invest in a good one. Massimo Dutti, COS, great shouts
Uniqlo.
For them. Get one with a nice fitting neckline, a good structured sleeve on it, and just get something that is your kind of regular fit.
And get them in white, in black. You can get them in a grey. I also like an outfit, if you've got, say, for instance, you've got your brown leather trench, then you had a brown pair of trousers. Yeah. Get that matching brown top. Yeah. Because you just cannot go wrong with a full colour outfit. It looks so chic.
And that also leads on to shirts. A good, crisp cotton shirt.
Which I do need to invest into.
Oversized, because like you said, similar with the blazer, if you go for too much of a slim fit, it can look quite officey, quite like workwear. Yeah. Whereas if it's slightly more oversized and looser, it just kind of gives you that cool girl look. You can wear it over a pair of jeans, tuck one side in, one side out.
Very effortless.
Wear it with trousers,
wear
layer.
It in the summer as a layer.
Yeah. Under a jumper, really good piece to have. Get one with a nice collar as well. I love an oversized collar.
Oh yeah,
that looks cool, and like an oversized cuff.
I've seen the cuffs. They're back. I've seen this. Yeah, I think it's from H&M actually. A pair, a shirt, and it's got these like really, really ridiculously large cuffs.
I love that.
But it's really cool.
That like coming out of a shirt with the sleeves just slightly rolled up.
They've got like a laser cut one.
Oh, beautiful.
Also as well, I'd actually really recommend for t-shirts, M&M have some really good layering tops. Ooh, okay. So it's basically like, it looks like a plain basic t-shirt because you're not going to see it underneath. But what they'll have is the cuffs and the collar are a bit more like detailed. So they're designed to be an underpiece. So you can have great. That.
So they're not too bulky, but you still get the details of it.
So it's a good piece to just elevate your knits and your blazers and things like that. So I think that's quite good.
And then talking about shoes, 3 pairs of shoes which we think are essential in a wardrobe, and that is just a classic trainer. Get something in a neutral colour that goes with everything. That can be quite smart. Yeah. Some good brands are like the Veja trainers.
Veja. Adidas Sambas. Autry. Yeah. Love Autry. What else is a good one?
Anything just not too loud, and that is just gonna look smart casual, and I think goes with everything in your wardrobe.
Definitely. I really like the Chloe ones as well. They're quite
Chloe
nice.
Love it, and Loewe ones.
Loewe ones, they are good. Although I'm umming and ahhing about them because I do love the look of them, but the material looks quite cheap.
Oh, really?
They're quite thin, like parachutey.
Right.
They look amazing, but yeah, there's something they have to be a bit robust when it comes to buying a designer pair of trainers because shoes don't last. No. Another pair I'd recommend is a classic flat ballet pump, mule. I have a pair of the Chanel slingbacks in a heel, and I know you have them in the denim, which is so fun, but I feel like denim is quite timeless. But I'm definitely thinking about investing into the flat version as well.
Oh my god, treat yourself, girl!
They're such a good pair of shoes.
They are fantastic. They are.
I think
they are really
every
good.
time I wear them, I get so many compliments, and I feel good in them. I feel put together in them, and I just need them in a flat pair.
Yeah.
I think they're beautiful.
And ballet flats are really in right now as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I guess the last trainer that would be a good investment is a loafer.
Definitely.
Because they're good workwear, they're good casual with jeans.
Beautiful.
I've got a couple of Chanel loafers. I know they're on the higher end of things, but you've also got brands like Todd's. They do some great loafers.
Flattered.
Gucci a good middle ground because I mean they're high end, they're expensive, but they're not like Chanel prices.
Yeah, I'd recommend Flattered as a really good kind of. I think mine were around £200.
Yeah, that's
but Russell and Bromley.
Oh yes,
infamous.
Oh my gosh, how could we forget?
How could you forget about Russell and Bromley? They are like infamous for their loafers. However, they are the same price. They're up there with high price points. Yeah,
they are, but they last. They're very good quality. So yeah, I'd say they're definitely 3 pairs of shoes: trainers, a good pump, and a pair of loafers.
And we could go on, but we're gonna stop just there. Another thing I would love to just add as a final note is focusing on your more plainer colours and patterns. Yeah. Don't go for those kind of heavy trending patterns. Yeah. I think you can lose yourself. By all means, invest into them.
Introduce it into the wardrobe, but don't have it as your...
but don't have them as your key pieces. Yeah. So invest into those stripes, those dog tooths, but nothing. Maybe be careful with floral. Yeah. I would say when it comes to spring, summer, definitely paisley is lovely, but maybe on the muted side. Yeah. I think just be a bit careful when it comes to...
Yeah, I think build your foundations first, and then once you've got that, then you can start adding little bits in that are more like trending pieces to kind of elevate an outfit.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so to finish off this episode, Holes, what are you looking at investing into for spring, summer?
I think I'm going to stick with foundations. I would like some more shirts. Yeah. Like, I love these shirts that you wear from Giovanna. I know they're like wintry because they're knitted, but I think they carry really well through to spring. I really want to invest in some more flat shoes. Yeah. I know I've got my Chanel loafers, but just something else, maybe more like some more flat slingbacks. Yeah. Something that's comfortable, but that's it really.
Just like easy to chuck on shoes.
Yeah, easy pieces. I think more 2 pieces, like we spoke about the dish waistcoats with the matching trousers, things that are just really easy to throw on. Yeah, and then you 100%. Can accessorize and elevate them. What about you?
I would love, I guess this isn't really capsule wardrobe, but I guess it is, a raffia bag.
Oh yeah, they're lovely.
I would really love a raffia bag.
Any particular one you have your eye on?
Oh, wow. I'd love a Celine one.
Yeah.
I love the Loewe ones, but I'm not too sure. It depends on the weave. For sure. Yeah. I have been umming and ahhing about one, and I feel like this time of year, when we're going into that transitional spring period, I feel like you see a lot of people injecting basket bags into their even their city looks, and I think that looks really lovely. So yes, I think
you just reminded me of silk scarves. Because I remember in summer you always have these beautiful silk scarves, and they're so great because you can wear them as a little top, you can accessorize and put them on a bag, you can wear them around your neck. Like, I think they're just really great pieces that
100%.
You made me realise.
So good.
Why am I missing this from my life? I need it.
Had on my radar, because I'm going to Dubai soon as well. In Arquette, they actually have this really soft muted paisley silk pyjama set, which is obviously worn for going out. It's beautiful.
I love a little silky two-piece.
It comes with a matching scarf. It is beautiful, and it's like the colours of like a really soft orange, gold, cream. So like really, really subtle, and I think I might get it because I can just see it for in the city, dressed up with some heels. Obviously the scarf as the neck, or I love wearing it as a bandana top. Yeah, that's on my wish list.
Gorgeous.
To be continued, because everything's always on my wish list.
I'm sure things will be added to the list. We'll do another podcast all about spring fashion and what we recommend you investing in and things that we've got our eye on.
Exactly. But let's leave it there because, again, we have rambled. Thank you so much for watching or listening.
And we hope you enjoyed. And if you ever have any questions or recommendations on what you want our next podcast to be, then please message us Instagram, email, YouTube, wherever. Find a way. Message
like and
us.
Subscribe.
We love hearing from you guys.
Yeah, and thank you so much for all the love that we've recently got. It's just been very exciting. And
we're also going to have some special guests.
Oh yeah, we've got
soon.
Special guests.
Just drop that in there.
Stay tuned.
Bye,
All right,
guys.
we will see you later. Bye guys.